Hello, I'm live again. I came live a few minutes before and I started asking questions. There was a disturbance. I just had to stop the live. Okay. Okay, we'll have some questions. The longest section of Eliot's The Wasteland is the Fire Sermon. The longest section of Eliot's Wasteland is the Fire Sermon. Do you know the first section in Eliot's The Wasteland? The name of the first section? If there is any background disturbance, please bear with me. We are discussing on The Wasteland. The longest section of T.S. Eliot's Wasteland is the Fire Sermon. Can you name the first section? First section in T.S. Eliot's The Wasteland is total there are 5 sections. The first section is the burial of the dead. The burial of the dead. Second is a game of chess. The burial of the dead. The game of chess. Third is the fire sermon, which is the longest section. And the shortest section is death by water. And the final section is what the thunder said. Who wrote The Wind Over? Hopkins. Hopkins wrote The Wind Over, which is written in sprung rhythm. Sprung rhythm. Who wrote The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock? The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock. Eliot himself. Eliot's The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock is an examination of the tortured psyche of the prototypical modern man. The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock is written by T.S. Eliot. Sailing to Byzantium. Sailing to Byzantium. Poem is written by whom? Sailing to Byzantium. It is written by W.B. Yeats. W.B. Yeats, Sailing to Byzantium. It is about an imaginative journey. Imaginative journey. Who wrote The Second Coming? The Second Coming poem is written by. It is also written by W.B. Yeats. The great beast emerges from the spiritus mundi to function as a primary image of destruction in the poem. Yes, Adra, it's W.B. Yeats. To whom does Arnold addresses in the Dover Beach? To whom does Arnold, Matthew Arnold, addresses in the Dover Beach. Yes, his wife. Arnold's Dover Beach is addressed to his wife. Please wait a second. I'll come now. Don't go, okay? I'm muting my microphone. Okay, hello, hello, hello. Okay, fine. Just had one disturbance. So I thought, okay. I'm thinking about going live every week, just like we have special class for NET, JRF. Those who are interested in attending the classes for any competitive exams concerned with English can go through the special Sunday classes. Actually, I'm covering every topics there. It's not just for NET and JRF only, it's also for SET, KTET, CTET, whatever, for any competitive exam. Okay, so who is known as the Prince of English essayist? The Prince of English essayist. Yes, Charles Lamb. Charles Lamb is called as the Prince of English essayist. His pseudonym is, do you know the pseudonym of Charles Lamb? Pen name. It is Elia. 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 He has written Essays of Elia. Essays of Elia appeared in the London magazine. So the pseudonym of Charles Lamb is Elia. You will know that Charles Lamb belonged to the Romantic period. And you have known about Dream Children, Poor Relations. All these are essays written by Charles Lamb. Charles Lamb's essays are, full of autobiographical elements. Now let's move on to Charles Dickens. The first published novel by Charles Dickens is the first published novel by Charles Dickens. The first published novel by Charles Dickens is The Pickwick Papers. Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities was inspired by the French Revolution. French Revolution. Okay. Okay, we have some last minute rapid questions. Okay, last minute rapid questions. Fine. I will tell both the questions and answers since we don't have enough people to reply. Okay. The longer section of Eliot's The Wasteland is the Fire Sermon. The first section in Eliot's The Wasteland is titled The Burial of the Dead. Eliot's The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock is an examination of the tortured psyche of the prototypical modern man. Hawkins' The Windhover is written in sprung rhythm. Yeats' Sailing to Byzantium is about an imaginative journey. In Yeats' The Second Coming, the great beast emerges from the Spiritus Mundi to function as a primary image of destruction in the poem. In Yeats' The Wild Swan Set Cool, the swan is a symbol of an unchanging, flawless ideal. Of course, you have heard about the gyre in Yeats' poem. The gyre symbolizes Yeats' philosophical belief that all things could be described in terms of cycles and patterns. The gyre, the swan, the great beast, all are symbols used by Yeats. The Sikhari and the divided aims of the modern life is presented in Arnold's Discovery. Arnold's Dover Beach is addressed to his wife. Fra Lippo is a dramatic monologue by Robert Browning, where Fra Lippo narrates the hardships of monastic life. Tennyson's In Memoriam ends with a wedding poem, celebrating the marriage of Tennyson's sister, Cecilia. Actually, it was written on the death of Arthur Henry Hallam, but it ends with the wedding poem. Tennyson's Ulysses is written in the form of a dramatic monologue. Shelley addresses the skylark as a blithe spirit. Shelley's Ozymandias is a sonnet. This is a line, okay? And I fear my master dear, we shall have a deadly storm. And I fear my master dear, we shall have a deadly storm, are the lines from the ballad Sir Patrick Spens. It is a ballad. We don't know the name of the writer. It's been passed from generation to generation in an oral form. Sir Patrick Spens is an example for ballad. Actually, it is a Scottish ballad. So these lines are quoted in Dejection and Ode. These lines, and I fear my master dear,